Sorted Online Alicization War of Underworld is licensed and produced by Madman Entertainment, Anime Limited, Aniplex of America, and Studios A1 Pictures. Based on the works by Riki Kawahara, please support the official release. Hello, YouTube Jack here with more Sorted Online Alicization War of Underworld, on something. I keep forgetting what the actual in-between word is. Of Underworld. Yes, also this title is a real mouthful, but anyway, last time, introduction sort of to what we're gonna do from here on out. Kirito doing his best impression of a vegetable, and well, I was sort of enjoying the rural life away from all the, you know, integral night business and, you know, people wanted to kill Kirito because that's probably the more pressing concern here. But anyway, the village kind of kicked her out because, you know, she broke the taboo index, which is a fair reason, honestly. And they still kind of have her work, which I'm kind of penny between. It's actually nice of them sort of to allow her to make a living, and at the same time they're kind of, I don't want to say abuse her, but I don't have a better word right now that I could think of, but yeah. But hey, it's kind of a mutual understanding relationship. It works out for both of them, so, you know, no complaining there. And of course we need some in-your-face dickheads, because, well, it wouldn't be Sorted Online without some of those. And yeah, then the village was on fire. That's kind of where we left off, and probably also the more important thing to focus on here. So yeah, village on fire, and we gotta save some folks. Plus, you know, the dark territory people are probably attacking, maybe, since we're somewhat close. We shall see. Lots of stuff to look forward to, perhaps, maybe. In any case, episode 2, in 3, 2, 1. Man, you're like really far away from the village, though. Does your sister actually walk all the way over there? Like, all the time? Well, I mean, he's probably gonna be fine. Or maybe not. Just because, I don't know, it would be too easy if he was. And in all fairness, there are some people after him. Oh hey, a bird's glitching out. So I guess these are the bad guys we're gonna get to look forward to. I mean, the whole facility was kinda attacked at some point. And there's still the matter that Kirito, like, doesn't appear at all in the opening. Which I think I've already commented on in the previous episode, but it's such a strange thought. That the great Kirito is not like the center of attention for once. Okay, to be fair, we've had arcs where he wasn't the center of attention, but still. You get what I mean, right? Man, that's some nasty folks. By the way, should you be setting things on fire when you're still walking there? Well, cue epic entrance, I suppose. Yeah, plenty epic entrance, thank you. Well, gifted horse and whatnot. Again, kind of in your face, no? Well, sucks to be you, I guess. Oh, yeah. That's like kind of that nasty law thing that you can't really break. At least not without popping an eye. I mean, it's not like she isn't going to protect it or whatever. Well, simple enough, huh? Well, I guess technically she still is a knight, so that works out. Yeah, who just so happens to be Integrity Knight. Dig the music though. I mean, I suppose that means she has sort of the absolute authority here. I mean, she still is a criminal, effectively. It kind of depends on how you see being absolved, given absolution and punishment in this. Well, I suppose you can say it now. Well, I guess that means it's now Alice versus Cannon Father. The sound design. And the animation. That's pretty slick too. I mean, she knows how to show off. Saving your ass. Probably not. Okay, that's really a lot of them though. I mean, at least they're walking single file or whatever. That's nice. Oh! So, not just popping an eye. There's more to it. Or not. I have no idea what's going on now. I mean, that's kind of like saying, "Oh, my dead body," which is literally what they want anyway, so. Well, too bad. You even had a name and all. God damn, I love the sound design though. Like, not just the epic OST playing here, but those crisp sounds. That's pretty dang sweet. Well, intimidation tactics work. Like a charm. I suppose it really helps that like Alice has these sort of large area attacks. That's sweet. So it seems like the eye patch, or well, technically it was just a band, but was more of an emotional thing rather than an actual necessity. Unless she just healed it and I completely missed the point. In which case, though, it kind of boils down to the same. Like, if she could have healed it at any time. I'm not keeping track of the dates, by the way. Like, I have no idea how long it's been. I'm sorry. Oh, that's the another attack or the first one? Yeah, smoke while you can. Oh, Mr. Blonde guy. Well, we will see. Damn, that felt way longer than only half the episode. I mean, does it make it any safer though? Damn, she stood up lifting him off. Well, yeah. We can't have Kirito dying. I felt like the whole attack in and for itself was already unlikely. You've got the self-defense force here too, really? Yeah, all in all, pretty shitty situation. Oh, indeed. Because this feels like a pretty like top security facility and all that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I went. Also, you've got a mole or a leak or something along those lines. Well, more like a stalemate. If it was that easy, yeah. So yeah, no backup. I mean, it would need some sort of like high tier communication contact. Otherwise, they would never even learned about it. Okay. So that's gonna be our literal war on Underworld, huh? Well, and Asuna, since she's already here and whatnot. Hmm. So that wasn't even intended and whatnot. And he knows about it too. I mean, again, we have a lot of moral issues here with creating artificial intelligence. Artificial life, actually. So that was the initial attack. Well, he's fucked. Well, simplified, I assume. So yeah, he's kind of stuck being unable to really do anything in that sense. For now, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's about time you're gonna join the fray there, girl. Been a while. Like, a season. Also, you know, we gotta establish a new love triangle. Well, that's a pretty stylish ending, I'm gonna say. Like, damn, those visuals are neat. On that note, does Alice even... Well, that's minimalistic. And plus there's more, so... Initiate evil smirk. Well, let's see how much of an on-the-nose villain he's gonna turn out to be. I mean, he already attacked the facility, so there's that. But we don't really know any of the reasons or motivations yet. Anyway, what I was gonna say before this little post-credit scene rudely interrupted me. Does Alice even know that she's in a simulation yet? Like, that she's quote-unquote artificial? Well, not quote-unquote, she is artificial, but, you know, she is alive, but... Again, huge more ambiguity there. Also, well, I feel like a freaking eye patch, or rather, you know, the band that she's using as an eye patch, or used rather, seems to really be important. They're putting a lot of emphasis about it in the opening and ending. And it kind of makes me wonder, you know? So I brought up the whole thing that the reason she was still using it was more as a sort of emotional crutch or something along those lines. And the reason she hadn't either healed her eye or, despite already having a healed eye, still used it, was sort of the same reason why she was hanging out in a rural village, sort of minding her own business, like kind of sticking out of everything, keeping out of everything in the first place. So she was kind of, I felt like, drawing a line, you know? And the whole eye patch thing, or keeping the eye covered, was perhaps sort of her commitment to that. Or, again, as I said, rather perhaps a crutch, something she felt obligated to do. Like, you know, the reason the eye pops in the first place is because you break through the taboo index and all that. So you could say there's a lot of emotional attachment to the wound in it for itself. You kind of can compare this to people who don't hide scars. Again, I don't think you need to hide scars, but being proud of a scar in that sense, or a wound that you've received, as opposed to embarrassed. Sort of like that, you know? It might be. Also, I don't know if we just skipped a lot of this in terms of animation, though I kind of don't believe it. Like, they put so much emphasis on this freaking thing in the opening and ending that I really doubt it. If there was a sufficient explanation and the anime just wound up skipping it, I just can't imagine them doing that. So that either leaves this just being up to the audience, which is one thing, and, you know, everybody make their own guesses like I'm doing, or we're gonna get a more in-depth explanation later, like if there was more to it. The thing disappeared too, like sort of it was erased or deleted or whatever after I just let go of it. So there's that. Yeah. Such is my guess, honestly. Like, we had the red eye there for a second, which I'm not sure if that was supposed to indicate the fact that she just healed it. Like, we know we can heal the eyes. Yuji had his eye healed too. I don't know exactly if she could just do it at the top of the head like that or not. And if the red, like, we know the Alice cold flashing thing kind of happens with a bit of a red eye sort of overlay. And I don't know if that was in regards to that, or if because it was healed, or, you know, what exactly was up with the red eye. I don't know if I'm supposed to know yet either. That's kind of was my biggest problem. If it's something that's gonna come up in the future and be like, yeah, that's what this was all about, I can be like, oh wow, yeah, okay, I get it now. But if it's something I'm supposed to already know, then I'm feeling dumb for not knowing it, you know? I'm saying I know a lot, you know? Plus, it's been a while since I've seen the previous season. Like, you know, however long it's been since the season aired, I don't even know exactly how long. But, yeah, so just, if it's something I'm supposed to know, tell me in the comments. And if it isn't, then just don't. Comment something else. I like comments. Anyway, whoops. My thoughts on this episode, like the battle with the Dark Territory Army was pretty freaking slick. Like, the animation was pretty gorgeous. The OST playing in the background was great. And I've already said it's the sound design. God, I love a good sound design. That's just it's the icing on the cake. It really makes the thing whole. You know, it presents a complete picture. You don't even know how much you're missing out on it until you have it. And of course, you know, the reveal of Alice. as a knight. I didn't even really know that she kept it a secret, but I suppose it was obvious enough when you think about it. I didn't really think about it at all like that, but so in that sense I don't feel like I've missed out on it, but at the same time it's kind of obvious in your face. So yeah, I just didn't at all think about the question. But still, the reveal was freaking nice. Love it. Plus, we kind of, had to re-emphasize what an asshole the chubby dude is, the landowner or whatever he is. We can't have morally gray characters. We've got to be clear on everything. That's honestly my biggest critique on Sword Art Online as a whole. Like, everybody is just so clearly black or white. There is no gray in between. Perhaps the most we've had in that regard yet is like the main dude himself who developed Sword Art Online. I forgot what his name is. Since he had sort of an agenda and he sort of was playing the game, but he killed kind of 10,000 people, so And perhaps other than that, Asuna's mother, like, not as a purely evil entity, but other than that, every villain is so goddamn on your nose. At least Administrator was fun in that regard, Sort of, you get why she's doing it, but still pure evil there. But at least there was some understanding the motivation behind it. You don't sympathize with the motivation, but you understand it at least. Yeah. My bigger critique on the series as a whole. Anyway, enough rambling. That's gonna be all for now. So until next time, see you then. Bye.